Part of the pageantry and tradition of Carl Albert High School is the following march off for
Let's hear it for your Titan
Band.
Marching Band.
Doing our best to get a glimpse of all the young people to make this a special day and time. There's a bunch of them, as you can see. We are moments out from Bishop McGuinness versus Carl Albert, your Prep Nation TV game of the week. And now we'll head to midfield. Teams will have the captains appearing for the coin toss. And then we are about 4 or 5 minutes out from your PNTV game of the day.
Number 16, Tanner Norman.
Carl Albert has received the coin toss. They will receive to start the first quarter. That means the Irish will get possession of the ball to start the second half in the third quarter.
Looks like
Class B district pairings between the Carl Albert Titans and the Bishop McGuinness Irish. These are going to be the two gentlemen that we're going to blame everything on today if anything goes south, sideways, or otherwise not as expected. It is another windy, breezy night here in Oklahoma and Midwest City. And so hopefully there won't be too much static in the background. We're doing our best. These gentlemen are not getting the memo here. They're wanting to get the team running out. They're still just literally standing right in the spot.
Taking your donations, so
I've moved 3 times.
Make sure you get your
And no matter what I do, people just literally still keep getting right in the camera shot.
Get a little change in your pocket. Well, we will be raising money for breast cancer tonight, so we appreciate you all and everybody who wore pink tonight. Looking good. All right, looks like the Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish are making their way out, and we'll get their
McGuinness enters the contest 4-2. We still have them in the top 10, ranked number 10.
Bishop McGuinness Fighting Irish.
They started the season 35-20 victors over Putnam City, 28-0 shutout of Clinton, lost 24-7 against Bishop Kelly, 48-10 victors over Shawnee, 30-14 victors over Lawton Eisenhower, and then lost a 20-0 matchup with number 2 Guthrie. Here come the Fighting Irish from Bishop McGuinness High School. Their competition, no strangers to elite football. They've set the gold standard in Class 5A. Victors on the season against Coweta, 38-10. Midwest City, 40-13. Muskogee, 43-20. Elk City, 56-14. Lawton Eisenhower, 58-9. Shawnee, 70-0. Southeast, 76-0. So they are rolling in here on 146-0. Back-to-back shutouts. The number 1 rated Carl Albert Titans.
All we're waiting for is and Terry Stadium, home of the 75 state champions. Defending West Virginia State Champion!
And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, running faster than most teams do, heading into the halftime to get warm on a cold day. The number 1 rated Carl Albert Titans. had this one circled for ever since the season started. Perennial powerhouses in Class 5A go head-to-head almost every single year. Winner usually has the inroad to the district championship as well as state playoff aspirations. Be shocked if both don't make it. And we are officially underway. Kicks it all the way out of the end zone. Literally lands on the asphalt.
Colorado was throwing the ball at the 20-yard line.
State champion. Most of those coming in Class 5A, however, they've pretty much won in every class they've been in. 3, 4, 5, occasionally 6A back in the day. Quarterback keeper Sperry will keep it, crosses the 25, he'll be down at the 26.5-yard line. It's almost enough for the first down to start the game.
K9, Kevin Sperry on the keeper. Brought down by number 4, John Foster.
Two particular players of note for the Titans. Both Oklahoma commits, running back number 21, Xavier Robinson, and Kevin Sperry Jr., the quarterback, multi-talented athlete, can pretty much run, throw. Hands off, fakes the throw, crosses the 30, 35, 40, and he is going to be pushed back and will be out of bounds to start the game.
The handoff goes to Xavier Robinson, and that's good for a Carl Albert Titan. First down.
Big hit right out in front of the kicking squad. Practice mesh.
The holding call against Carl Albert. Back.
It's going to pull it back 10.
Still first down.
Committee tackle for the Irish. So penalty proves costly for Carl Albert. It'll move them back. They'll have a 2nd and 20 officially on the scoreboard. I think he's going to trim maybe a couple off of that, though.
Taken down by a host of Irish tacklers.
Pass is completed, cuts up midfield. And he is going to be about 4 yards into the now second set of yards. They lost 2 on the previous play, 10 for the penalty, so they had a negative 12 to make up.
Pass goes to Tristan Haynes.
I'm seeing it's going to be about a 3rd and 8.
Jalen Stewart.
3rd and 6. Quick strike swings out in the flat, one-on-one, beats the pass run. And here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. 40-yard touchdown pass. Carl Albert strikes first, gets on the scoreboard. And it is 6-0. Carl Albert Titans. Well, the penalty ends up proving to be a moot point. Irish get a penalty, a loss on a down, and it matters not as Carl Albert completes a isolated read on the outside wing for the wide receiver, has one-on-one, beats the defender and the tackler coming toward him, and it is early on 7-0. Bishop Guinness 9:35 remains in the first quarter. You're watching the Prep Nation.
7-0 Titans lead here in the first. Reminder that FNB Community Bank is a proud sponsor of Titan football, and you should check out the FNB Community Bank app, giving you access anytime to your money so you can transfer funds, make deposits, send money to a friend, or more. Learn more at fnbnwc.com.
Well, that did not take long, as Ron Burgundy would say. That escalated quickly. So the Irish will be looking to settle back into a rhythm here, getting the ball. Probably a little bit surprising that Carl Albert won the coin toss and elected to receive. But nonetheless, that is the call. Ends up paying dividends early on for the Titans. They go the length of the field, 80 yards on a 5-play, 1 penalty possession. Only trim about 2.5 minutes of game clock. So very impressive start to the game for the #1 rated Titans. High kick goes to the 13-yard line, crosses the 20-25, and he'll be down shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be officially 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line for Bishop McGuinness. 9:30 remains in the first quarter.
J.R. Fletcher, he's brought down by the Von Royal.
Quick strike, hands out. And again, another similar start for Carl Albert. Tackle by committee welcomes the running back. Nothing doing. They're going to spot him just shy of the 30-yard line.
He's brought down by number 77, Emerson Williams.
Looks like he did get a plus almost 3 yards. Halfback formation, hands off. Read option play is detected and sniffled, and it'll be a short yardage for the gain. They will cross the 30. However, it will not be enough to get them anywhere close for a potential conversion on downs here. So looking at about
Fletcher on the carry there, brought down by a host of Titan tackles.
7 is what's on the scoreboard, but it does look like they did gain a yard.
Down, where are you? Titan fans, get loud for your defense here.
Split wide out formation. Quarterback drops back. He'll keep it. Throws across the middle. Just can't get it on time. Defenders closing in. And as a result, kind of flushes out the pocket. Throws low in the trajectory, and it'll be too low to catch. We'll be looking at now a punt here for the Irish.
The pass goes incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
So Titans get the best of a 2-win scenario. They get the ball first, score, and then they hold Irish to 3 and out. By my math, they only burned 1 minute and 30 seconds off the clock. Very close. Good kick. He's driving all the way back to about the 25-yard line. And a nice tackle for Bishop McGuinness. It'll be 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
The return by Tristan Haynes. Brought down by Andrew Elder.
Yeah, I almost bought the version.
7:56 remains here in the first quarter. I'd like to thank La Herencia Mexican restaurant in Midwest City and Dynamic Heating and Air in Oklahoma City. Wideout catches on the fly in territory, makes another cutback, folks, and that's going to be a 67-yard bomb. 2 touchdowns, 13-0 lead.
Kevin goes to the house. Tristan Haynes.
He had a one-on-one matchup again, beats the defender, beats the tackler, and leaves them all in the dust. And that is even more impressive than the first catch. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. 14-0, Carl Albert Titans.
The extra point good by Spiewak. And the score 14-0 here in the first. Carl Albert leads. Big or small, Beth Atkinson can sell them all. Contact Beth Atkinson, broker and owner of Metro Group Brokers, a locally owned and operated real estate company. Give her a call, 405-831-6463. That is Metro Group Brokers and Beth Atkinson.
I got a gut feeling. One of the ones that have.
Well, second touch of the game coming up for Bishop McGuinness. They're going to have to get something cooking here quick. Otherwise, the route is on. Folks, we've still got 7 minutes and 43 seconds. So, in effect, Carl Albert has had 2 possessions, 2 scores, and they've only taken up just under 3 minutes of total clock time. Comes high, we're going to have to pull back here. Stays on the field. Ooh, nice. We have a free-for-all for possession here. I think it's going to be 1st and 10. Bishop McGuinness, even though it was down, actually, I think closer to the 20. They're going to give the possession to Irish and kind of split the baby there. He was down with it right about the 21-yard line initially.
Bishop McGuinness will take over the 17-yard line.
So McGuinness pinned back even farther than they were last time. We'll see if they can get something going. All the momentum with the hometown. We have a loaded backfield, split wide out. This is going to be a jet sweep. Fakes. Quick snap, rolls back to the left, fires, looks midfield, goes deep, interception. And just like that, folks, 3 possessions. Back to back to back, less than 40 seconds.
Interception by Tristan
Haynes.
Haynes.
Another possession by the Irish. Less than 40 seconds combined come off the clock. So it'll be 1st and 10, Carl Albert at the 45-yard line. And as I stated, no need to beat a drum here. Irish in all kinds of trouble. Sweeps through the tackle. Nice defensive play for the Irish, trying to kind of stop a momentum shift that has just been an avalanche thus far for the Titans. 2 massive pass touchdowns. And absolutely flexing the muscles for the crowd here on a Friday night. Don't know how ominous it is that it's Friday the 13th. But so far, the Titans taking care of business against their arch rival, the Bishop McGuinness Irish. Hands off, quarterback keeper Sperry will take it. He crosses, and man, he's leaving him in the dark. Wow, he's going to be down inside the. We'll get you the exact spotting right here. 6-yard line.
Kevin Sperry Jr. on the keeper.
He keeps going. He's all the way down to the 4.
Jack Foster.
So 1st and goal, Titans. The
That
first
is good
time
for
that they have
Carl
actually
Albert.
got
First
a
down.
completed first down without it being a touchdown.
I'm having flashbacks to buy in.
And you couldn't script this any better for Carl Albert. There's still 6:39 to go in the first quarter. And we're not even halfway through. Quarterback keeper, he's going to be in the end zone, busting loose. Defensive backs got tricked into thinking that he was harassing in the pile. Instead, Robinson just bounces out. And just like that, it is a 20-0 lead for Carl Albert here in the first quarter. Well, after scoring 146 points in their last 2 games and both shutouts, can Carl Albert do the unthinkable here and do that to Bishop McGuinness? These teams traditionally are about as tight a rival as you can get.
Extra point is good. That makes the score
3 for 3, Carl Albert, 21-0.
Your Carl Albert Titans lead.
Well, who would have thunk we would have had 4 kickoffs before halfway through the first quarter? But alas, that is where we're at, folks. It has been an awesome performance for #1 rated Carl Albert. If you're Bishop McGuinness, man, you've just got to focus right now on getting the ball, keeping possession of it, getting a first down, and then move the ball. He'll have another lift here. He's going to take it to the 13-yard line, crosses 15, 20, 25. It's going to be tackled again, virtually the same exact spot that they were for their previous possession. So it'll be 1st and 10. I think it's a 26-yard line exactly.
He's brought down by Trey Washington.
Same exact spot. So we'll see if the Irish can get some luck going their way. European TV Game of the Week featuring Class 5A district foes. These teams are no strangers to the playoffs, no strangers to inner Oklahoma City, Midwest City rivalry. Just about every sport, both teams are good. And we're going to have a 5-yard penalty going to come back. Trying to see the number of the player there, kind of blocked from my view. Looks like 74 maybe. So 5 yards, that'll pull him back. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Irish. Just nothing going their way here early on. Penalty each now for both teams, 10-yard holding call against Carl Albert. And a false start for the Irish. Oh man, smashed him. So with the penalty, they regain some of the yardage. However, they're still going to be shy 5 of the original spot. So it'll be at the 21-yard line. So 2nd and 15. And we just now hit the halfway marker through the first quarter. Split formation. They're going to go jumbo package to the left. This will be a misdirection play. Got another flag. That's going to be a false start again, I think, or an illegal shift. Trying to deduce here, Carl Albert has the right to decline it. So now we're going to have a quick conference. Yep, it is declined. 3rd and 15 now. So that'll in effect negate a potential 3rd penalty called in the game. However, especially problematic for the Irish. With the wind right now, the pass that they have thrown really wobbled and waffled. So this is going to be a similar game last night for somebody going opposite direction. Is going to have the benefit of throwing. The other one's going to have to learn to run and develop that. Bust through the 30-35, knocks him to the ground. And he's going to be shy.
Ball goes to Fletcher, brought down by Takari Carter and Caden Davis.
So we'll see if they give him credit for the first down. I see a new marker, and they do, so he does get it. So correction, I am wrong on that. Looked like he was going to be marked about a half a yard shy. Instead, he gets it by about half a yard. So first down completion for the Irish. Quarterback is loose, tackled from behind. Nice closing speed and the transition on the gap defense there.
Cochran on the carry, brought down by Trinae Washington.
Exceptionally impressive unit on both sides of the ball for the Titans. Very quick, very fast. There's not a lot of mammoth-style players on the lines, but I'm telling you, they're tall and long. You can see them back on the ends, and the safety right there, both of those kids well over 6'3". So there'll be some size disparity on throwing in late anyway. So especially crucial for the Irish to get the rush going.
Fletcher on the carry is brought down by Caden Davis.
On their heels, if they can or will throw. So back-to-back gains for the Irish makes it 2nd and 3. Quick strike. Hands off to the tailback. I'm not a big fan of the RPO, but there's no denying that it does occasionally work. Freezing backers and your blitz package. They either have to overcommit up the middle with an extra tackle or a backer coming through, or they have to spread out and run the risk of a little flank or slot pass route being a big gain. So all the teams are running them these days. Nothing doing there.
Fletcher on the carry, brought down by number 10, Easton Harless.
Clock continues to run. We're now to 2:45 in the first quarter. 3 scores, 3 touchdowns, all for the Titans. Clap cadence on the hike, and does not fool Carlisle. Probably going to be a no gain.
Fletcher stopped by a wall of Titans.
Stop his progress fairly early.
That'll bring up 3rd down. Get behind your defense here, Titan fans.
And another silent snap, quarterback keeper. That one was busted from the get-go. was not going to pull what they were looking for. And Carl Albert flashing signs. Right now, with the way this game is going, you've given them the ball inside your own 45
Clock run on the keeper.
at 50-ish. And then the interception around, give or take, probably about the 43-yard line. You might as well go for this and try to get another first down. Teams will flip sides.
He's up 4th and 9.
Irish will
Get
get the ball
behind our
to start the
defense here,
third
Titan
quarter.
fans.
Drops back, throws way off the mark. I'm not sure if the wide receiver got tied up, but he wasn't anywhere remotely close. So unfortunately, Irish turn it over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10. Carl Albert, 1:17 to go. Quarterback had the right idea. I don't know if the route was designed to be an in route, because the direction he threw it, there wasn't a player probably within 10-15 yards. And so the wide receiver unable to get there. And so a first down for the Irish is for naught. 36-yard line is the turnover on down. So far the Titans also winning the battle of yardage on the ground and starting possessions.
Kevin Sperry on the keeper. Brought down by Jalen
You
Stewart.
that are OU fans, you know the name Sperry all too well. I don't have to tell you who he is and who he is related to, or even where he's going. Young man is an athlete extraordinaire. It'll be 2nd and 6, ball now at the 39-yard line. Pulls back, rolls right, throws it. Unfortunately, Wynn catches that one too, so it'll be a no-go for Carl Albert. Irish now putting them in the same scenario, 3rd and 6. So for the first time in the game, Carl Albert unable to convert a first down or score after a second potential bite at making the second first down. We now have 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Looking deep again. Quarterback is unable to get that one, but the second read pays dividends, and they will advance the ball for another first down for the Titans. Nicely done. The clock, I think, is a little slow. It just went from 34.
Reception by Trinae Washington. He's brought down by Jack Foster. But that is good for a Carl Albert Titan. First down.
One more play in the first quarter. Carl Albert doesn't appear to be in any rush, so it looks like they are going to drain this clock. And that will do it. Your score through one. Number 1 rated Carl Albert, 21. Number 10, Bishop McGuinness, 0. You're watching Prep Nation TV.
That is the end of the first quarter.
At the crowd as the cheer squads are going on. seen you in forever. Doing good. Well, 4 possessions, 3 scores. This will continue the 4th possession for Carl Albert. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Sperry pulls back, hands off to Robinson. He is tripped up about the 28.
Ball goes to Xavier Robinson.
Sits it back at about the 32-yard line. They're going to give him a full 7 on the scoreboard. So we'll see if they adjust it. The math was 40-yard line to 34 would make it 2nd and 4. So somehow we're off either the yardage on the needed or the spot. And another touchdown for Carl Albert, unless they call it down. They're going to make
Kevin
it
Sperry's
1st and
pass
goal.
to Trinae Washington.
1st and goal.
Good for Carl Albert Titan. 1st down.
Body propelling him to the ground. He tries to reach for the pylon. And they're going to say the knee was down at the 1.5-yard line. Quarterback keeper for Sperry, easily in. It is now a 27.
Touchdown, Carl Albert Titans. Kevin Sperry Jr. on the keeper.
4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. Route is on unless the Irish can get something going here in the early part of the 2nd quarter. 10:47 remains. The Titans just impressively getting it done on the ground, in the air. An interception, multiple 1st down conversions, and a massive hit just about going right under the parking lot. 28-0 is your score.
With the extra point, your score down to 28-0. Your Carl Albert Titans lead here in the 2nd quarter.
I'm not a betting man. The only thing worse than not winning money is losing what little money you do have. However, with this wind gust, I guarantee you this ball is going to go deep. That is evidenced by the fact that you've got guys at the 25, almost the 15, the 10, and the 5. Don't know if they'll purposely kick it short, but if he kicks it, it's going to go just about to the end zone again. There you go. Touchback, 1st and 10, Irish at the 20.
The kick will go as a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Do you smell a skunk, or is it just me?
No, it's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First couple people walked by me, I was like,
Yeah.
1st and 10, Irish at the 20, hands off, jet sweep, pulls back, loses 2, and the Titans are just all over this rush game. They're blocking each path laterally and internally, and they're taking hold of the
Peter
ends.
Balicki brought down by Easton
If
Harless.
this direction is going to be the friend or the enemy of the Irish here. Fortunately, it's only a loss of a yard, though, so it'll be 2nd and 11. completed pass to the 25. Back on the grass, so it'll be stopped his own forward progress.
Pass complete
It's
to
kind of been the
Lincoln.
luck of the Irish so far.
That does
bad
bring
luck
up
and
a
no
Bishop
luck.
McGuinness third down.
So yet again, another third down. This one will be 3rd and 5. They'll need to get just above the 30-yard
All right,
line.
Titan
with the
fans,
ball
get
being
behind your
just off the
defense.
marker. Very surprising start. Oh, he drops it, and you can just see it kicking himself. Hits the helmet and the shoulder pads. So another turnover on downs. This one is
Pass
going to
goes
have to be
incomplete.
a
That'll
kick.
bring up 4th and 5.
Unfortunately for the Irish, you're kicking into the wind as well. So you can't really go high. You're going to have to try to squib kick or just cross line it and angle on a way that the quarter rollout for the kicker. We'll see if he decides to roll kind of to his left and pin it down over to the right side. But it's a high snap. He elects to go high. Wind's going to pull that one back, and it is going to be 50-yard line, give or take. So excellent field position
Tristan
once
Haynes
again
signals
for
for the
the
fair catch.
Titans. 9:23 remains. Yeah, 49-yard line. So, boy, the Titans just getting every break in the game, from the turnovers to the touchdowns to the field position to start drives. Everything rolling the way of Carl Albert. Sperry under shotgun formation, pulls back, hands off to Robinson, and he is group tackled, one by the feet, one on the arm. That's probably how you're going to have to deal with that running back.
Xavier Robinson on the carry.
Good
brought
stop
down
for
by
the
Tom
Irish.
Watts.
Nice looking defensive
And
play for them.
Donovan Red.
We'll be now down to about 9 minutes to go. Split back formation. Fakes the sweep. Yep, isolated read. Beautifully. Oh, so close to catching that one. Boy, folks, that is a nice spiral.
Pass
Tight.
intended for Marcus James.
Let him put it to where only his guy could get it. I know a lot of people are not as high on Sperry as they are even like this year's Michael Hawkins, for example. But in my estimation, both of those quarterbacks, 4+ stars. If you're going to say that they're not 5, you're going to have to create a 4+. Because in my book, he's about as close as it gets. He can do just about anything with the ball. He can run, he can keep it, he can throw it, he can scramble and throw. As you can see right here, outruns the entire line. I mean, just the speed burst is absolutely phenomenal.
Kevin Sperry on the keeper.
Hold is called, so that'll help out Bishop McGuinness.
Brought
Trying
down
to
by
gain
Dak
a large
Scory.
gain and pull him back. So resume 3rd down, I believe.
Ball comes back. Still 3rd down.
Third and 9 at the 50. That is 1 yard off where they started their drive. Sperry drops back, fires across the middle, and pancaked for the 1st down.
Pass complete to Tristan Haynes, and that is good for a Carl Albert Titan 1st down.
Pulls it back from the 26 to closer to the 29. It's going to be marked officially 1st and 10 at the 28. So we do have a little bit of a distance on the gap, and which sure looks closer to the 30. Split formation, heavy package. touchdown.
Touchdown, Carl Albert Titans. Kevin Sperry's pass complete to Marcus James.
Sorry for the fog there. We were trying to get kind of the panoramic view, but the light is hitting it. So I'm just going to stay close. And we'll spin and pivot here. Field goal is good. We've already hit the encoder panel once extra, so it's already showing 35. Kicks up and good. Your score, 7:30 in the second quarter remains. Carl Albert 35.
The extra point is good. Veterans are scoring 35-0 here in the second quarter. Your Carl Albert Titans lead. If you're buying or selling a home, you want to use a professional to ensure a smooth process with 20 years of experience, you need Nikki Hubbs with Prestige Real Estate. You can call 405-831-7563. You can also find her on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. She has her website, NikkiHubbs.com. Check out Nikki if you need some real estate going. She's with Prestige Real Estate, 831-7563. Of course, you might also need some insurance when you buy the new home. In that case, you can call her Bruce Shook, who's been a proud supporter of Titan football for 15 years. Call Bruce for State Farm and get you fixed up on all your insurance needs.
Drive him all the way, bobbles it, so it'll be a touchback into the end zone. 1st and 10, Irish at the 20-yard line.
The kickoff by Gonzalez will go with a touchback. And
5 possessions
take
for
over the
Carl
20-yard
Albert,
line.
5 touchdowns. This will now be the 6th possession of the game. Correction, 5th as well for Bishop McGuinness.
Cochran brought down by Stephen Harris.
La Herencia, Mexican
Second
restaurant
down.
in West City, and Dynamic Heating and Air in Oklahoma City, making the video highlights, plays of the game, the score updates and coverage we're doing tonight. So thank you to Damon and Clemente. Nice fake. Quarterback keeper is the best play of the game for the Irish, and he is going to get a huge gain all the way out to midfield.
Cochran on the keeper, brought down by
Cochran
Todd James.
keeps it on
That
the
is good, though,
keys.
for a Bishop McGuinness first
May
down.
want to try a little bit more of those play calls and just dial them up. Off tackle runs and grabbed from behind, and it'll be all she wrote and down for another close to a first down as well.
J.R. Fletcher on the carry. He's brought down by Tristan Haynes. Good for another Bishop McGuinness first down. Reminder, Raising Cane's
Squeeze in here on the
proud supporter of Titan football.
Immediately, as soon as we get over here, we have a timeout called.
Come on, get your cane. Raising Cane. 2800 South Air Depot. So you don't even got to go that far. Get yourself some canes after game. Also a proud supporter of Titan football is Williams Dirt Service.
Cruz Dirt Service specializes in all commercial, industrial, and federal earthwork and dirt sales. You can find out more at WilliamsDirtService.com. Fletcher on the carry. He is brought down again by Stephen Harris.
And counting now. 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Fletcher on the carry. That does
another windy night here on the field. Surprising. Wasn't
Let's
this
get behind
cold?
the defense there, Titan fans. Came out here, you might as well cheer.
That's going to push them back. So the third official penalty on McGuinness, one that declined early in the first quarter.
Fletcher brought down by Easton Harlan.
It's another 4th down. I don't think there's any doubt that the Irish are going to go for it. It's 4th and 11, if you're curious. 4:45 remains before halftime. Irish getting the play call in to quarterback Cochran. Irish content to drain the clock down. Now they're inside of 10 seconds for play clock. And timeout called. Carl Albert with 6 remaining on the play clock. So, peculiar stat for the half. You're up 35-zip. You burned 2 timeouts. Not sure exactly why they did that one. They had the play clock advantageous for them. Down to 6 seconds. Irish needed 11 yards, but nonetheless, Titans called timeout.
F&B community bank. He loves our community and wishes the Titans to success this season another gold ball. Check out FNBNFBC.com.
This is a make or break drive for the Fighting Irish. They have got to get a first down. Ball at the 38, Cochran drops, throws. Cross route is just high and unable to come down with it. So second time of the game, it'll be a turnover on downs. Carl Albert will have possession. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 38. 4:17 remains.
Pass goes
It's just
incomplete.
a day that Mama said there'll be days like this.
Titans take over on downs.
tackle shoves him out of bounds. So he kind of runs parallel with the marker.
Ball goes to Xavier
Split the
Robinson.
difference. And I'm not sure that it's going to be on the plus side of it. Inside of 3:50 to go before halftime. Second down and 4 at the 49 for the Titans. Quarterback hands off to Robinson, tough sledding. Second effort gets him a little bit closer to a positive yardage. But if he got a yard, that'll be about it.
Ball goes to Xavier Robinson. He's brought down by Charles Meadows.
Breaks loose and just mauls his way through a line of defenders. Much topples the wall, runs over the wall, and crumbles the
Xavier
wall.
Robinson. That's good for another Carl Albert Titan. First down.
Slot rat goes deep. Number one drops it at the very end. Had possession until he kind of turned his body sideways. So it'll be an opportunity for Carl Albert to clear the yardage.
Good, bro. Bounce back. You good. Bounce back.
Encouraging him. So close to another potential first and goal. And he had it momentarily and just unable to cross the plane with possession. The funky angle on the arc of the throw let him out of bounds. Robinson, just a very punishing runner, putting shoulder pads down and
Xavier Robinson.
Kyle.
Brought down by John Foster.
Minute and a half to go before halftime.
Xavier Robinson on the keeper, and good for a Carl Albert Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line for Carl Albert. Quarterback drop, scans the field, a quick strike. Just a little high, receiver cannot come down with it along the sideline.
Brings up second down. Make sure you complete your look, though. Get over to Sports Clip. Don't miss out on the relaxing MVP service of Sports Clips. You can log on online, get your place in line, or through the app as well. MVP service at Sports Clips.
Sperry drops back, scans the field. He's looking second route, third receiver. And another bobble and drop, otherwise would have been at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 10 for the Titans. And drops back again. Across the middle. Wide open. 37-yard dime for the touchdown. Titans 41-0 over Bishop McGuinness.
Carl Albert. Number 6, Tristan Haynes.
Well, the top bill team has come as advertised, folks. Short of Bixby in 6A1. I don't know that there's another team in Oklahoma high school football that can beat this Carl Albert team. They are loaded, multiple skill set positions, quarterback, wide receivers, and running back, making a very good Bishop McGuinness team look very bad here early on. And it is now 42-0, 43 seconds before halftime.
After the extra point, the score is 42-0. Here in the second quarter, Carl Albert leads. Hey, a reminder, if you're hungry, you can head over to the Bricktown Brewery, but you don't have to go all the way to Bricktown. They've got one here in Midwest City. Always great beverages, good food, wonderful service, and a proud supporter of your Carl Albert Titans. Get on over to the Bricktown Brewery here in Midwest City. Everybody hanging in there. Remember, concessions at halftime. We're also doing the pink out. They'll be trying to raise some funds for breast cancer. So if you need a little change, make sure you get concessions real quick now so you can come back and put a little in the bucket.
Coaches here from Big 12 program, the Kansas Jayhawks. A tantalizing matchup next week will feature number 1 Carl Albert, offensive powerhouse, versus number 2 Guthrie, defensive brickhouse. And I cannot wait for that game. All the way to the 1, steps back, crosses the 10, 15, 20, and it'll be as if he just kicked it there.
Fletcher on the return, he's brought down by Jabari Carter.
36 seconds to go before half. Loaded backfield. Sweeps on the option. Hits the 25, pulls back, crosses back over. And with the way the knees fall, I think he'll be spotted at the 26-yard line.
Fletcher on the carry, brought down by Stephen Harris.
So it's going to be a long 4. Irish again trying to get something going, and they're going to get the first down, crossing the 32-yard line. Ball does bounce out, though.
Fletcher on the carry, brought down by Easton
start
Harris.
The clock that would have kept running, and now we're going to be at halftime. Your score, Carl Albert 42, Bishop McGuinness 0. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the game of the week. Class 5A district matchup.
A reminder, Subway is locally owned at 15 locations. Feed hungry Titans. And been proud supporters of Carl Albert Athletics for more than 30 years. Eat fresh, refresh, Subway. All right, as I mentioned, at halftime you can hit the concessions, but we will be doing the Miracle Minute. All right, so good evening, patrons. As we know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the students at Carl Albert High School are raising money for the Stevenson Cancer Center to help aid in the research of this terrible disease. so that one day we are not losing so many of our loved ones. In a moment, several students will be walking around the stands with buckets. If you'd like to donate any amount towards this fundraiser, please give what you can. We call this the Miracle Minute because of the immense funds we've been able to collect in such a short period of time. No amount is too small. We appreciate your support. For the survivors, for those still fighting, and for those who have lost the battle, all our Miracle Minute begins now. So definitely, folks, if you can, I do implore you to give. Many of you probably know folks who have been affected by breast cancer. I certainly, my best friend AJ, his mom passed away from it, and this is a lady who used to give us rides to baseball practice and stuff when we were too young to drive ourselves around. So, and he's been out without it for a long time, and it definitely makes a difference. So, hey, any little bit you got, things add up, and it is greatly appreciated during this Miracle Minute. And shout out to those kids for making this fundraiser happen.
All right, your halftime score updates brought to you by Dynamic Heating and Air. We're going to try to get in between the band performance. It'll be very quick. This is going to be shotgun style. Lawton Eisenhower, 26-10 over Shawnee, second quarter. Collinsville, 27-10 over Tulsa Rogers, second quarter. Sepulpa, 35-0 over Glenpool, second quarter. 14-6 Claremore over Tulsa Edison Prep. 42-0 Del City over Tulsa Memorial. El Reno 21-0 over Ardmore halftime. Midwest City 14-0 over undefeated Lawton MacArthur. Grove 28-0 Nathan Hill. Elgin 76 over Noble final. We've got McAllister 43 over Tulsa East Central final. Coweta 24-17 Durant final. Altus 33-14 over Duncan final score. Bishop Kelly 36-8 over Pryor. That is also a final. Guthrie 68-0 over Southeast final score. And Clinton over Guinan 42-0. Majority of those games were last night. Those are your Class 5A recaps.
Please welcome your Carl Albert High School Mighty Titan Marching Band.
Scores in 6A2 from last night. Stillwater over Bartlesville, 14-10 final. Sand Springs 39-14. Putnam City West. Ponca City 35-28. Putnam City final. Deer Creek over Lawton tonight, 42-7. And Muskogee over Tahlequah, 41-0. Both games in the second quarter. Halftime performance by the Carl Albert Marching Band. tricked me multiple times. I thought they were done, and then they just started up again on the new set. And ladies and gentlemen, the Carl Albert Marching Band.
Let's hear it one more time for your Carl Albert High School Marching Band.
We'll do our best to get some of the pageantry, not get ran over in the meantime. There we go. The xylophone guys are taking a different path. Wanted to get some of these beautiful young ladies passing by. Did an awesome performance, each and every one. And so that is your halftime performance. It is Carl Albert 35, Bishop McGuinness 0. We will swap sides for the second half coming up.
If you suffer an injury, sprain, or broken bone, OrthoStat is dedicated orthopedic specialist ready to provide treatment every day of the week. Don't wait until Monday for an appointment. Walk in and get outstanding same-day orthopedic care at OrthoStat. OrthoStat, powered by OrthoCentral. Call 405-515-5575 to learn more. Maybe I should write that down.
I was scrimmaging with my daughter's soccer team, and I think I've done something to my knee now where I walk like a pirate, so I need to call the OrthoStat. Hey, reminder, IHOP, proud supporter of Titan football. Get your combo, maybe an omelet. What do you put in your omelet? Do you like a bunch of stuff? 3 items? I think they let you pick, yeah. You're in control, right now. And a reminder, if you're looking for excellence in real estate, look no further. Proud graduate of Middale Schools, contact Beth Atkinson, owner and broker of Metro Group Brokers, 405-831-6463. Holler at Beth. Got some real estate needs, she'll get you fixed up. And maybe at some point you need something to eat. You worked a hunger looking at houses. Take notes, that way you can remember what you looked at and go shopping around. See a couple of them here, they start all running together. You might want to swing past the Chick-fil-A. It's the home of the original chicken sandwich, if you didn't know. Conveniently located just 5 miles west of Gary Road Stadium in 29th in Town City. It's perfect time to eat more chicken. Chick-fil-A. Everybody get something good from the concession stand. There's still time. Bishop McGinnis fans, you doing all right over there? Irish fans, huh? All right. Make sure you got a little something good to eat, a little something to drink. Gotta stay hydrated. Keep that blood sugar up. Hey, honest, respected, and successful qualified. These were the best described our state representative, Robert Mander. Robert Mander joins the fans tonight, and a big shout out to the Carl Albert football team. Go Titans!
All right, continuing the score updates at the half, we'll resume back top class 6A1. Not as far along as we are in our games, apparently. Edmond Santa Fe 28-26 over Norman second quarter. Bigsby over Broken Arrow 37-0 at halftime. Jinx 14-0 over Moore. Owasso 27-7 over Yukon second quarter. Union 24-7 Mustang halftime. And from last night's action, Norman North 43-14 over Southmore and Westmore 42-20 over Enid. Those are final scores. Again, these at the half updates brought to you by Dynamic Heating and Air in Oklahoma City. Class 4A, Ulaga 43-0 over Skiatook. Poto 43-0 over Broken Bow. Salisaw 7-0 over Hilldale. All of those games at halftime. Final scores from last night: Newcastle 43-20 over Hera. Blanchard 40-12 over Classen SAS. John Marshall 12-7 over Woodward in a tough nail-biter. Chickasha lost to Elk City 42-18. Medill 27-21 Fort Gibson. Tuttle 49-3 over Bridge Creek. Miami 49-14 over Catoosa. Bethany 49-14 to Tecumseh. Weatherford 23-14 Cache. Ada 62-28 over Stillwell. Wagner 61-0 over Cleveland. Clinton 42-0 Guyman. And Cushing 41-6 victors over Tulsa McLean. Here come the Bishop McGinnis Irish. They'll be doing some end zone drills here as we continue to give you updates and scores throughout Class 3A. Tight game so far through starting the third quarter. Kingfisher 3-0 over Metro Christian. Heritage Hall last night. All these games are finals, by the way. Heritage Hall 57-7 over Dixon. Cassia Hall 35-32 Verdigris. Marlow 64-7 over Douglas. Lincoln Christian 49-6 Seminole. North Rock Creek 48-20 over Anadarko. Perkins Tryon 68-7 Mount St. Mary. Chakotah 42-24 Locust Grove. Inola 35-16 Dewey. Tulsa McLeod 20-0 over Manford. Stigler 34-6 over Muldrew. Holland Hall 28-6 over Tulsa Central. Bristow 38-8 over Jay. Pauls Valley 34-14 over Plainview. And Sulphur 41-0 over Lone Grove. Those are your Class 3A final results and updates. Heading into Class 2A at halftime, Star Spencer 16-7 over Bethel. It's a 12-12 tie for Morris and Sperry as they start the third quarter. Okima 21-8 over Roland. Valiant 18-0 over Wilburton. It is Prague 33-15 over Sequoia Tahlequah. Spiro 21-14 over Idabel. Hugo 29-17 Heebner. Final scores all 42-0 Kingston over Tishomingo Mill Creek Co-op. Purcell 37-10 over Community Christian. Chisholm 24-21 over Alva. Sequoia Claremore 60-14 Nowata. Jones 36-8 over Meeker. Little Axe 40-8 over Crooked Oak. Blackwell 24-22 Hennessy. Rejoice Christian 34-zip over Veneta. Pawhuska 44-12 over Salina. It is Lexington 13-7 over Atoka. Victory Christian 60-14 over Westville. Keys Park Hill 28-26 Warner. Vian 49-14 Henrietta. Frederick 37-15 Comanche. Oklahoma Christian School 64-6 over Perry. Millwood 49-14 over Newkirk. Davis 55-0 over Marietta. Holdenville 55-0 over Colgate. Luther 72-0 Kellyville. Kiefer 22-14 Kansas. Beggs 54-22 Okmulgee. Chandler 35 Crossings Academy 0. Eufaula 49-8 Antlers. Washington 54-0 over Lindsay. And Adair 42-8 over Caney Valley. Those are your Class 2A updates and final scores. In Class A, Hartshorn 14-8 over Mounds. Bacola 38-6 over Panama. It is Porter Consolidated trailing Tallahena 30-28 at half. Walters 34-16 Carnegie. Liberty 29-18 Allen. Ringling 38-0 Wayne. Tonkawa 7-6 Morrison. Central Sallisaw 20-8 over Gore at halftime. Crescent 41-0 Hinton. Final scores from last night: Savannah 36-0 Wewoka. 42-7 Thomas over Burns Flat Dill City. Colcord 38-6 Wyandotte. Quapaw 32, Afton 22. Haskell 43-6 over Canadian. Mangum 44-20 over Empire Temple Co-op. Christian Heritage 34-18 over Cashin. It is Wynnewood 14-12 victors over Rush Springs. Hooker 60-0 over Texhoma and Goodwill Co-op. Sayre 30-0 over Merritt. Fairview 69-22 Moreland. And we also had final score for Stratford 26-0 over Elmore City Purnell. Stroud 53-12 over Kanawha. Ketchum 66 over Hulbert. Dibble 76-0 Hilton. Hominy 49-6 over Chelsea. Fairland 14-13 over Commerce. Woodland 52-6 over Oklahoma Union. Pawnee 46-8 over Shoto Maisie. 54-8 Wetumpka over Snyder. And Hobart 65-8 over Cordell. Those are your Class A updates and final scores. In Class B action, again, all these brought to you by Dynamic Heating and Air. Oklahoma Bible 30-16 over Ringwood. Final scores from here on out: Pioneer Pleasantville 48-14 Olive. 38-36 Davenport over Summit Christian. Cherokee 48-28 Garber. Caddo 82-32 Quentin. Regent Prep 61-14 Barnsdall. Drumright 44-18 Yale. Laverne 28-12 over Shattuck. O'Keene 54-8 Southwest Covenant. Hollis 46-6 over Beaver. Drumright 38-12 Yale. Keota 44-6 Welch. Foyle 21-0 Arcoma. Velma 52-6 over Waurika. Wetumpka 54-8 over Snyder. Covington Douglas 48-0 Canton. Walika 56-8 Depew. Turpin 46-0 Balco Forgan. Surreal 46-0 Central Marlow. Wilson 50-0 over Alec. Pond Creek Hunter 53-0 Crimlin Hillsdale. Dewar 58-0 Purim. And Sealing 46-0 over Wacomas. Those are your Class B final scores and updates. Right now in Class C, Watts 44-24 over Oak. And then everything else, final scores: Ryan over Geary 50-0. Bowlegs 54-20 Fox. Boise City 48-42 Deer Creek Lamont. With Noka 15-0 forfeit victors over Sharon Mutual. Graham Houston 54-24 Paoli, and we are now back in action. Kicks it all the way down to the 2, takes possession. The ball crosses 15-20 and up to the 25-yard line. He'll be down at the 26. It'll be 1st and 10 Irish. Wrapping up final scores: Tyrone 70-40 over Medford. Timberlake 46-8 Buffalo. Thackerville 68-20 Maud. Copen 68-22 South Coffeyville. Wilson Henrietta 26-12 Wesleyan Christian. Coyle 46-0 Blue Jacket. Maysville 56-6 over Sissaquah. Mount View Godibo 46-0 Bray. Corn Bible Academy 58-12 Temple, and Tipton 50-0 over Grandfield. Quarterback fakes the throw. Cochran goes with the throw after faking the handoff, I should say. And we will have another tight yardage affair for the Irish. They will need to get at least, I think, about 8 yards.
Steiner. Brought down by Stephen Harris.
Ball's at the 28-yard line. Quarterback fakes, flexes, throws across the middle. First down, Bishop McGuinness. And tackled, brought down to the ground. So exactly what the Irish needed to start the third quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 on the move.
Good for Bishop McGuinness, first down.
Jet sweep motion, loaded backfield. Read option play, goes to the tailback, or I guess you should say the wing back.
Clutch on the carry, Stephen Harris leading the tackle.
Second and 8 from the 46-yard line. 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cochran takes the ball, rolls right, fires, throws across body. We may have a clipping here, a shove or a block in the back. So roughing the passer is, I guess, probably the more traditional way to describe that. Oh, I stand corrected. Ends up offsetting the yardage and ended up being a dropped pass. So he does not get to offset that, but they do assess the 15 yards. So it'll be automatic first down. I thought he did catch the ball around the 46, 47-yard line. Guinness sweeps to the tailback, drops the ball, fumbles it, does recover. So it'll be a loss of yardage on the play. They do, however, maintain possession of the ball. I'd like to thank our coverage sponsor for tonight's video highlights, live stream plays of the game, and all of our coverage that PNTV does. Dynamic Heating and Air in Oklahoma City. Thank you, Damon Cochran and Business and Company. And then La Herencia Mexican Restaurant in Midwest City. They've been open for a little over a year and a half now. If you haven't been there, check them out on Depot Road. And Clemente will take good care of you. Beautiful restaurant. Nice, classy, upscale look to it. Food was good tonight. Had some shrimp tacos myself that were good. So I recommend them wholeheartedly. Pass is just off the mark, leading the receiver to the ball, and just put a little too much extra drop on it, and he could not bring possession running under. So it's going to be 3rd and 13, 43-yard line, it looks like. Cochran drops back, looks left, third read progression, gets it to the wideout over the middle. Has to kind of cut back. I don't know that it's going to be enough to get the first down, though, however.
Waiting with the reception. Brought down by Todd James.
So they're going to give him 8 yards, so it's going to be 4th and 5 at the 34. 8-10 remains here in the third quarter. Quarterback slings it deep. I think it's going to be too far, and another 4th down. Turnover on downs for Bishop McGuinness. They are unable to convert. And it'll be Carl Albert ball with, once again, excellent field position.
Pass goes incomplete.
Unless I'm mistaken, that is now 0 for 3 for the Irish tonight. Nice move by the defense. Compensated. Otherwise, if he'd allowed him to get that cut, he would have been down the sideline streaking again.
Pass goes to Byron Stubbs.
That was going to come back. It's going to be a holding call against Carl Albert.
Kevin Sperry on the keeper. Another flag.
That one may likewise go against Carl Albert. May have been a block in the bag. This one's taken some time. I'm not sure if Bishop McGuinness is trying to deduce if it'd be better to decline it and take the down or take the yardage and knowingly give them an extra 1st down shot at it instead of just taking 1st down off the board. So they do settle on it. It's going to push them all the way back to their own 28-yard line, I believe. They're still walking, so that could be subject to change. As is, it'll be 1st and 16 at the 28-yard line.
Against the Titans. Remains 1st down.
1st and 26 now. So I knew it was going to take them a while to catch that one. So ball is at the 28, though. So that's the thinking behind giving them 1st down again, is making them do 26 yards to get a 1st down again. So strategic move, see if it pays off for the Irish in the 3rd quarter. 7 minutes remains. Thus far, it's been all Titans, 42-0. Pass off the mark, no good.
Third down.
3rd and 21. So this is the worst position and yardage differential that Carl Albert has had the entire game. So congrats to the Irish. Making some luck here in the 3rd quarter. See if they can get a stoppage here, force a punt, or even better, a turnover. Been a relatively clean game, not many turnovers, only been 1 interception. There's a bobble fumble recovered by Bishop McGuinness, though. Very aggressive and hard running by Xavier Robinson.
Xavier Robinson on the carry. Brought down by Andrew Elder.
So could it be the first punt of the game for Carl Albert? The Irish are trying to get the crowd worked up. It's not worked up. They are trying to just pretty much stay warm today. Kind of chilly breeze through the air. Another flag. So if there's going to be any constructive criticism that the coach will give, Coach Dunn, I should say, for the Titans, third quarter pretty sloppy so far. They've had three penalties, I should say. And now here in effect a turnover on downs or stopping on downs, but they're going backwards almost the entire quarter so far. So going forward on fourth down doesn't prove to be costly for the Irish. They do turn it over, but they actually get Carl Albert to commit multiple errors. And as a result, no worse for wear. Catches the ball at the 28. Makes it to the 40-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him down at about the 41.
Nathan Steiner on the return. He's brought down by
Watching
Stephen
Prep
Harris.
Nation TV coverage of the Class 5A district matchup between Carl Albert and Bishop McGuinness. Battle of Cities. Oklahoma City versus Midwest City. One of the most productive runs of the game. Short quarterback keeper late in the second quarter. Probably about as clean a play as the Irish have run so far. 2nd and 6. Looked to be got a little bit more than just 4 yards. But he was about 4 or 5 yards deep in the backfield.
Fletcher on the carry, brought down by Tom James.
Irish going in a hurry-up offense. Quick snap cadence. Clap. And again, working the edge on the right side. So Irish think they had found some weakness in the Titan defense scheme. So exploiting any matchup opportunity they can. They're down to 350 and counting. Yeah, probably been better off faking the RPO and keeping it on the quarterback keeper.
Fletcher on the carry, brought down by a host of Titan tackles. Hey, remember, big or small, Bev Atkinson, selling all, contact Bev Atkinson, broker and owner of Metro Group Brokers, locally owned and operated, real estate company, 831-6463.
Cochran puts the ball up in the air. Wind kind of wobbles. It does go to the receiver. Unfortunately, it's the wrong receiver. Carl Albert with the interception, and he's going to take it all the way back home. 51-yard pick six, and it is 48-0. Carl Albert.
Touchdown, Carl Albert, Titans.
Wasn't necessarily a bad idea. The pass itself became bad because of the wind. It just literally floated up like a rocket. Wynn caught it, brought it right to the defensive back, and that was about as easy as it gets for an interception. Pretty much just laid it right out. 2:46 to go, so the deepest drive of the game for Bishop McGuinness ends in another turnover, their second interception of the game. This one is a pick 6, and then now they're looking at a 7-touchdown differential. The only debate now is going to be whether or not Carl Albert will be able to match number 2 Guthrie's performance last night, a 68-0 shutout. McGuinness faithful hoping and praying that that will not be the case, but we are now at 49-0.
Pancakes, I mean, these pancakes in the title. So, consider those. And also have burgers, too. Who knew?
Well, a turnover and a forced punt and multiple penalties, so neither team happy up until that pick 6. And all is well in Titanland. Irish need to score here.
Take care of it. Bruce should. Always good to have good insurance agent you can trust.
If there's any positive, they'll have the win for fourth quarter balls, but don't know now if that's going to matter much in a deep hole. Give you an idea of how close these young men are to us. Ball momentarily comes off the tee. Ball's going to go out of bounds before it hits the end zone. So it will be a possession for Bishop McGuinness, 1st and 10 at the 20, unless a penalty is assessed, which I don't think they will. It did land in the end zone out of bounds.
Hey, when you're heading home after the game, head on in to Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Baked fresh, never frozen chicken fingers, and soft. Perfect way to feed your post-game appetite. Raising Cane's Chicken. Located over 2800 South
Sorry about that.
Jet Shaker here. Jet Shaker brought down by Katie Davis.
Hey, JR!
Irish had some success going hurry up, no huddle, slowing down a little bit, but not a lot. Wide out spread formation, trying to draw the Titans off with a quick clap cadence. It'll be a 3rd and 4 call at the 26-yard line. They'll need to cross over just above the 30. Cochran rolls back, looks, skips it, and one hops it on the ground. Number 6 unable to come down with it, so it'll be another 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Tough day at the office for Bishop McGuinness today. Oh, there we go. Well, that was exactly what the Irish needed. So there you go. There's your luck for the Fighting Irish. Carl Albert jumps offside. The cadence on the snap, clap snap doesn't work, but the punt does. So they get a first down. So McGuinness will retain possession. It'll be first down now at the 31-yard line. 1:24 to go in the third quarter. So a shot at another opportunity here.
First down.
Got to take advantage of the advantages you're given. So we'll see what the Irish can do.
Lecture brought down by Caden Davis and friends.
We'll keep you updated through the first part of the week on where we will be next weekend, but we will be doing Thursday and Friday games again next week. Right now, I anticipate doing the Carl Albert and Guthrie game as our game of the week. It's a no-brainer. Number 1 versus number 2. That game will be at Guthrie High School. We're also looking at possibly Bigsby and Westmore. We are looking at our 5 potential finalists for the Player of the Year in football. And we will be announcing tonight our second name of 5.
Lecture brought down by Caden Davis.
Next week we have a list basically of about 6 or 7 guys. Some of them I think are pretty much as close as you can get to it. Well, yeah, it should definitely be them. But we want to try to be fair since we've been covering so much baseball. Haven't had a chance to watch the first 5-6 weeks of the game. I have seen a ton of highlights, clips, and then following stats for some of the players. We'll switch sides. Your score through 3. Carl Albert 49, Bishop McGuinness 0. You're watching Prep Nation TV. Fourth quarter officially underway. Cochran zips it over. Short strike pass, high completion success rate as well. Cochran fakes the handoff again, throws just high and off the mark once again. If he could kind of zero in on those overthrows, underthrows, just work on being a little bit more consistent with his mechanics. I've noticed some of the overthrows have come with a little hop that he is doing, so not quite getting his feet planted and set. Full range of motion on the arm. Seems to prefer kind of like a quick flick of the wrist, side kind of arm game style. Once again, low on the pass, just can't get the bread in the basket tonight. On the deep throws, he does have the wind at his back. Unfortunately, this is a 4th down, and the way this game has gone, I would normally say go for it, but right now I would definitely punt this ball away. You've got the wind at your back, you can really push it down the field, and at the very least, you're going to force Carl Albert to have to go the full length of the field here. You do not want to give him the ball on your own 43. Kick, something that could give my guys a chance to run under it and potentially get a fumble. And there you go, exactly what they wanted. First and 10 at the 10. That's the deepest that they have had Carl Albert the entire game. And the running back is going to get a nice chunk of change back on that rush. Xavier Robinson, a huge gain. So they take the ball from the 10. Looks like to the 38, so 28-yard scamper for Robinson. Second and 10 from the 38, fakes the throw, again hands off, and up the gut, not much.
Robinson on the carry, brought down by Foster.
Third and 6 at the 42-yard line. 8:52 remains in the 4th and final quarter. So the Titans seem to be more than content just to drain the clock, run it out. Looks like it's going to be back-to-back 4th downs for Carl Albert. So if the pattern stands, this will be back-to-back stops for Bishop McGuinness. The only 2 punts of the game for the Titans. Ball is hiked. High kick. Wind catches it, flips it backwards. Got to be very careful on these. There you go. Downs it perfectly at the 22-yard line. So the Irish will have the ball once again. 7:58 remains in the 4th and final quarter. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the Class 5A district matchup. Titans-Irish. going to be another long third down for McGuinness. Hands off and caught from behind. Don't think he ever even saw the defender coming right up on him. Otherwise, would have hit the hole a lot harder and quicker. So I think he had about a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 5 at the 31. We got another punt for Bishop McGuinness. Oh, they go for it. I stand corrected. So the gamble pays off. The clock actually said 4th and 5. And my defense, not dumb all the time, but on that particular case, they changed it right mid-snap to 4th and 3, and they did get the 3 yards. So it's first down. Inside of 6 minutes to go. Another mid-range third down, 3rd and 6. Cochran drops back, looks, makes his progression, reads his busted play, and he will be sacked for a big loss. So now I think you will see the punt. But we will see. So far, it looks like they're going for it. Fourth and 12 now. And here we go. Down the field. And they get the first down. Best play of the game for Bishop McGuinness. Good for them.
Fletcher brought down by...
Second and goal now for Bishop McGuinness. It'll be a matter of pride to score, and it'll also be that for so back to the 4. It'll be 3rd and 1:38 remains in the ball game, folks. 49-0 Carl Albert. This is a matter of pride for the Bishop McGuinness Irish. They want to stop the shutout, get some points on the board. So Carl Albert doesn't want to give up the touchdown, and they do. Irish get on the board, and they snap the shutout, 49-6. Quarterback keeper, 4-yard scamper. Cochran, the touchdown maker, finally finding some magic here late in the 4th quarter. Should be a relatively easy extra point conversion. The wind just has been causing all of the previous ones from Carl Albert just to sail through. That one barely makes it though. 49-7 is your score. You're watching Prep Nation TV.
49-7.
Get better.
Irish get on the board with 1:25 remaining, so they prevent a shutout. So Carl Albert will head to Guthrie next week in a number 1 versus number 2 matchup. It'll be a striking contrast of styles. The irresistible force of the Carl Albert Titans and the immovable object and fortress of a defensive squad with the Guthrie Blue Jays, so far giving up 3 points. 3 points in the whole season. 6 shutouts. So their defense will be tested for sure. Carl Albert will improve to 8-0 on the season. I said 6-0 earlier, so I apologize about that. Bishop McGuinness will fall to 4-3 on the season. And there are other losses coming against Bishop Kelly and then the same Guthrie team. So if we have any kind of an indicator of how Guthrie and Carl Albert match up, you do have a couple of common foes right now, notably Carl Albert and Bishop McGuinness results. You can compare 20-0 versus 49-7. Take from that what you will. That's going to take us now down to a minute to go. I'd like to thank Dynamic Heating and Air in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. David Cochran, thank you. And La Herencia Mexican Restaurant in Midwest City, Oklahoma. Thank you, Clemente. Immediately at the conclusion of the game, we will be announcing our second of 5 finalists for the Football Player of the Year. So please stay tuned. We'll make our way to midfield. There'll probably be a pregame, or I should say a postgame pep talk first, and then we'll do our best to grab the player. Carl Albert just taking a knee to kill the clock. And I think they'll have to do one more snap based upon the way that the clock is rolling now. And that'll do it, folks. Your final score, Carl Albert 49, Bishop McGuinness 7. Thank you for watching Prep Nation TV coverage of your Class 5A District Game of the Week. Titans improved to 7-0, now 8-0 on the season. And it is going to take a special team to defeat this Carl Albert Titan bunch. Pep talk here with Coach Mike Dunn and players. Impressive performance tonight for number 1 Carl Albert. And here we are, your post-game pep talk, La Herencia Mexican Restaurant. I'm not making out hardly anything he's saying due to the band still playing. So hopefully you can hear a little bit better than I can. Can I get Kevin Sperry? Hey, can one of you guys snag Kevin for me?
Kevin!
Sperry. Sorry.
I know you with that car.
How you doing, Kevin? Hey, I'm Greg Goodrich for Prep Nation. I want you to go ahead. You can just put these on here, and then if you'll just step back just a little bit. All right, we're here with quarterback extraordinaire, Kevin Sperry Jr. First off, Kevin, normally Bishop McGuinness and Carl Albert, huge rivalry. You see them sometimes in the playoffs as well. How important is it to beat the Irish, and how gratifying is it to beat them that well?
It was my first time playing them, but I heard the whole week how they was. So I know it was very important for coaches that new players and just the school in general. So I took that mindset into this league. I think everybody did. And we talk about it every day how important this game really is.
You guys were able to get into an amazing flow right off the game. 2 passes, 2 touchdowns. You didn't even burn through a minute and a half of game clock. Were you surprised you were able to score that quick?
Not really. Not really. Just that crazy speed we got here, going space.
Yeah, he topped himself, one about 60 yards and 7 or 70 on the other one. Next week, number 1, number 2 showdown. I mean, irresistible force, a movable object. How excited are you guys to go on the road, test yourself against Guthrie in a number 1, number 2 matchup?
Super excited. I think they're going about 3 points the whole season. It's a change tonight. But they obviously have a great defense. It'll be up in our team. Preparation is better. So it's going to be a great test for us.
Good. I've got one final thing to share with you. We have started a customized wrestling belt for the Players of the Year. And we announced last night one of our finalists, Cooper Alexander from Washington. Tonight we're announcing the second finalist, Kevin Sperry Jr. How does that make you feel to be considered top 5 players in the state of Oklahoma for football?
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's a great achievement. First year in Oklahoma, but it's been great. I think this team so much. They've accepted me so fast, and because it's happening, it's a lot easier.
I know the other guys are waiting for you, so I'll just ask one final question. What's it like growing up in a household with a famous dad? To you, he's probably just dad, though, right? Well, I appreciate your time, young man. Way to ball out. Appreciate it, buddy. Congratulations. You keep your head low and just keep your highs low and your lows high. Fly right in the middle. Good job. I'm proud of you. Played awesome.